Hey guys, welcome back. It's me, CaptJac Sparo, in the Skyfactory 2 single-player Let's Play. This is my first attempt at a Let's Play series for YouTube, and for hopefully a community that I'm able to grow into further videos, because that would be awesome. If you like what I'm doing here, please subscribe, like, spread the word, and I hope you enjoy. Here's your episode, and please don't make fun of me if I derp. Hey guys, welcome back. This is CaptJac Sparo with episode 13 of my Skyfactory 2 Let's Play. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into this. I'm not 100% certain that this video is going to take, so I might have to re-record it, but I wanted to modify the mob farm on camera so you guys can see quite a bit of what I'm doing. The biggest reason is because I don't know how complex this modification is versus how other people would do this, but we'll give it a shot. And the reason why I don't know if it's going to take has nothing to do with mob farm, but it has everything to do with the fact that right now, currently, I'm rendering a video, and the mob farm is also filling. You can hear them, but I've plugged the hole right there because I need access to that side. So we're going to try and get this done really quickly. So if this is a short video because I complete it, or if this busts because I blow it up, I'm sorry either way, but we're going to give it our go. So the first thing that we're going to need is we're going to need a spike. And if I remember correctly, I just got a spike looks like this. I didn't even look to see if they were in the mod pack. So let's see. I believe they're in the mod pack, and they are. Okay, so I need a block of iron. It's not. Thank you, Bacon, for making it even harder. A block has not changed, so that is good. Let's see here. Give us our 4 spikes. Give us our lever, our piston. Why did I need a lever? I don't need a lever because we're going to do this with a button. We need some of this. As you saw, I already had some, but back in here, I think I went ahead and just made the pattern. I did. Oh, the no, the lever doesn't go. What goes in there? One of you? Yeah. This is why we don't need the lever. So, yeah, lever is not needed, but I don't want to just throw away a lever. So let's offload some of this stuff. I'm now at the point where I'm dumping bones. And I've got so many things from this mob farm that it's killing me. Okay, bones and arrows mostly are what I'm dumping. And bows. The broken bows. Oh, Lord. The broken bows. Okay, so I need to take with me a couple of pieces. No, not that one. Of this, just in case I have to plug this quite quickly. But let's go ahead and get this moving. I'm going to set this up in a retracted state, and what it is that piston I made is going to be crammed in here. So if you look, no, I'm not going to be able to do that because I don't have a. If you look right here and here, they land here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the piston sit here, or the spike sit here, piston sit here, and activate it via the button, and it's going to shove it into this space. Well, nothing's half a block tall, so everything here will die. So let's go ahead and get that moving before I lag this thing. Okay, so the first things first, we've got to get... Okay, so that goes there. Yeah. So you go there. Can I wrench you, or am I stuck? Oh, good. Okay, you go there. You... this out under me. What? Really? There you go. Ow. Bacon? Hanging bacon. Okay, so now you can see kind of how that works. I now have to try and recreate this the best way I can, so I'm not no. This. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, see, it's filling up. That's just them falling through, so kinda gotta hurry. Oh, I hope this works. Then we'll put button. Now, that button. Perfect. Works. Now, I've got to figure out see, I'm still looking at the spike. Okay, I can hit it. Let's go ahead and do this. And no, that's hitting the spike. I have to do it from here. Oh, I don't want to look at that. Boom. Look at that. Tell me that's not crazy. I just killed all those mobs instantaneously. Now, does it retract? It does. You can see the crisper there? And no more crisper. So when not in use, this mob farm will actually... This worked out really well. When not in use, this mob farm will kill them because this... Weird. Because the spike will just be out, and anything that lands on top of it will die. So then what I can do is I can actually get rid of all of the rest of this. But I like the look of this. This is kind of unorthodox for me, but look at that. I filled my inventory with this stuff. So, wow, that took 7 minutes and 30 seconds plus intro. I didn't expect that to go that quickly. So I think what we're going to do now is we're going to play with some magical crops. I didn't even do this. The main reason why I did this before the magical crops is because of these. I watched a couple of videos so I could make sure I'm on my game and make sure that I've got the resources to at least get a good footing in magical crops. And the only way to do that, okay, good, I didn't just seriously break that without having the ability to carry it. The only way to actually get magical crops going is to have these Minicio essences. And you've just got to have them. No ifs, ands, or buts. You really can't start without them. So I've just made the executive decision. So let's go ahead and we're gonna sleep, and then what are we gonna do? I'm gonna just dump my bags. We're not gonna open. We might open the. That'll actually take up some time, so that would be good. But I want it to be filling and full of good information. I wonder if I could smelt those. I don't know what else I'd use it on, but let's go ahead and... Oh yeah, I started using this chest here for the Minicio. I don't know if I have enough. I may, but I'm not going to risk it. But I think we're going to start it. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to start magical crops. We're going to just put the foot down and go with the magical crops. if I can make up my mind. I seem to have a problem doing that. Okay, so let's go ahead and collect all this stuff. And from the way that I understand this, there's recipes. And the recipes are for the seeds. So if we just type seeds and wait for NEI, these are the seeds, most of them, that say magical crops. Obviously the vanilla ones and the food plus are not. But like air seeds, let's do a dirt seed, an earth seed first. Okay, so we need Ikeo, 4 Ikeo, Manesio, and 4 dirt. So let's go ahead and get that set up, because I want to go ahead and make sure that I'm not worried about this as much. I want 1 row of at least all seeds, because if you don't, then when you hit a pattern, you've got to start over. So I'll probably end up building that a little bit bigger to support that theory, I guess. I don't know if that's a theory. Let's see, get some dirt. I don't need that many. I just need, well, maybe I do. Let's go this. Okay, so if I remember right, it was boom, 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 and then boom, 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 and then boom. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to do increments of 5. So 4, 5. I don't know if I know Bacon had it set up in when he was doing his Let's Plays. I know he had it set up to require you to craft all seeds, but I don't think he kept it that way. I hope he didn't keep it that way. I hope the seeds drop, because if he did keep it that way, that's going to make it really hard. Okay, there's 5 dirt. Okay. Now, wait, that should probably just stay right there. 5 dirt. And then I want the redstone one, so redstone. That's Crucio. Crucio. Okay. And how do you get Crucio? How do you get a regular and fruit? Oh no. See, this is what I really don't predict when doing reviews and Let's Plays is I have a weak ass. I don't have any of these plants grown. So I'm going to have to go to water. So it looks like redstone is a tier 2. I think this is in tier basis, obviously, because you need a regular infused, where this is a weak infused. So to get the regular infused, we need the essences. And the only way to get the essences is to go through, I believe, let's just watch these. Oh, where's the nature one? I know I need the nature one. Well, we'll start off with these two, fire and water. Buckets, huh? You need buckets? I'll give you buckets. I'm starting to really find a little bit of humor in these buckets, because this has just turned out to be ridiculous, especially if I'm now using the full bucket instead of using the iron from the bucket. I mean, you guys saw how many buckets I dumped when I first started this episode. You should see how much iron I have in my inventory over there. I got more iron than anything when it comes to ingots. And I think that's kind of silly. But it works, and I just passed everything. Let's see, let's get all of these. Hopefully we're good here. Nope. Oh, wait, are we? Yep. Look there. There's 2 more buckets. And we don't need the water, because they need to be lava. Oh wait, I need 1 more bucket, because You mean I actually have to craft a bucket? I need to stop smelting my buckets. Well, I don't have a bucket in here. I have to start. I have to craft a bucket. Oh no. I don't like not having a bucket. Okay, there's 1 lava, 2 lava, 3 lava, 4. Okay. Now, I'm not dumping this on the ground, so. Fire seed. The problem is, I think a fire seed was... We don't need that. We need this. I think a fire seed... You need a bucket of lava? 4 buckets of lava for each? Holy moly. I might just be making one of these today. Yep. Well, the good thing is it doesn't consume your bucket. Well, let's go see how much more is in there, and then we'll go downstairs. Or wait, I can just go over here. Yeah, I guess that works too. See, this is the kind of stuff that I try to avoid putting on videos. But luckily, I'm only doing 4 more. Actually, 1 more. For now. I don't know how many I'm doing. It all depends on how many minutes I have left. Okay. No, don't pour it on the ground. I'm always afraid of pouring lava on the ground and setting it on fire. I've actually watched Let's Plays where the person that's doing it, he does a, what was it? Not a cobblestone. Yeah, a cobblestone generator with, no, it wasn't cobblestone, it was obsidian. He would craft obsidian directly on the wood, and I'm like, whoa, you're crazy. I couldn't do that. That would definitely end in a lot of crafting tables being the only thing left around here. Okay. What do we got? We got 2 more. Why don't lava buckets stack? I'm actually glad we're able to keep this moving. I was afraid of derping that over there. That worked out insanely well. That's not my style. I usually have to do things 2 or 3 times before it comes out right when it's in Minecraft, something complex and timed like that, because if I had let that go too long, that would definitely cause a massive problem, because if you end up with too many mobs in there, see, look at that, it's just filling and nothing staying here until I do this. Look, see, unless they touch that spike over there, they just stand there, and then I can boom. I just gotta, I wonder how did I just get that? Use planks and sticks. Wait, what? That's right. No, let's see what this one is. Just type something to move up. Use planks and sticks. Oh. Attack and destroy a monster. Dude, wait, what? But I didn't get anything else. I wonder if now it just actually has another modifier. But yeah, so we'll leave this open and then frequent this a little bit and come back over here to see, and then I'll just flip the switch. And I've done ones that are they have that's a 1x1 chute. I've done the 2x2 chutes, or the 3x3 chutes, so I can get spiders. It's crazy. The first time I flipped that switch, I was in heaven. I've always added that piston style setup at the end of or at the bottom of every one of my drop style mob farms, as long as the mod pack has supported that spike. That spike is the key. So we got those. My addiction to killing mobs is kind of big. I like the loot bags. It's like Christmas. Let's do water. And I'm guessing we need water buckets. Hey, look at there. Water buckets. So we're going to do the same boring thing with water buckets, except I'm going to use all 5 this time. Uh-oh. Maybe I'm not. Did I go too fast? I think, sir, I went too fast. Here, have it back. There we go. Okay, gimme. And then, just because I'm pretty sure there's some over here, yep, we're going to take that one too. I left that over there so I could make sure that I had a bucket at all times. Gimme. Okay. No, I don't ever have to fill my, or didn't have to ever fill the barrels over there. Really? I only needed soul sand like 9 bazillion times. There's one. Okay. I had to move my bed if you guys haven't. Oh, did you guys notice what I did? I don't know if anybody noticed what I did. My bed used to be right here, and this used to be 4 wide. My OCD, it hit. This was driving me nuts, being 4 wide. I had to fix it. So now it's only 3 wide. I got a bacon mom head. I just noticed that. Bacon mom head is awesome. You can stay there, because you're a mom and don't belong over there with all the other rubbish. Okay. I will move that later, because that will get creepy. Okay, another one. I kind of wish I had increments of... Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing 6. That's kind of pointless, because I'll still have to make the same amount of trips. Back to 4. So that's 3, so 2 more. I don't know why I didn't move this over there. Oh well, this is working just fine. By the end of this episode, we'll all be experts at creating magical crop level 1 seeds. I think I've completely, like, pummeled anything else that I can talk about, because there's really not much you can talk about while you're doing this. Okay, we got those 3. So we've got 5 of each of 3 types. Okay, and then let's see, redstone, glowstone, obsidian, air, bottles. I don't have... See, this is the problem. I'm running out of the Magnesio. Unless I have it... I think I took everything out. Yep. And see, that's why I set this up the way I did. Usually it's 2 layers. That's only 1 layer. Oh, look at all that loot. Look at this. Watch this. I don't even have to hit them. Isn't that awesome? Let's double check these and make sure. And these for Magnesio. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna have to farm up quite a bit of these. So what else can we do? We can open our bags. Yeah, we're pretty close to the wrapping up point. Let's go ahead and dump in here. Let's put these back in here. We'll use those next episode. I'll go ahead and try and make as many seeds as I can off camera. And then I think I'm going to have to fire this up, and I'll prep it and then plant on camera. So I looked up whether this needs water, and it looks like everybody's putting a 2-spot water source or a 3-spot water source. And they're doing a lily pad, which I need a specific item for. If I can spell, how do you, okay, lily pad. It's a lily pad of fertility. They're always putting lily pads of fertility on their water sources, which, I mean, that makes sense, but you need, to make a lily pad, you need these essence of nature. And I have yet to see where to get those from. I'm hoping her drop. But this is not worrying me. Grows crops in... Where do you get the... Constant... Where do you get that? Okay. Bacon dust. Oh, I'm glad I'm running my nether wart. Ordinary water. Oh no. Okay, fluid transposer. Smeltery. No. Okay, this is gonna be another episode, because I'm gonna have to get the magma crucible. Or no, I won't use magma crucible, I'll use a fluid transposer. But to get the lily pad of fertility up and running, we're gonna have to reserve another episode, because that seemed a little intense, pretty deep. But the good thing is the equivalent to the lily pad is me standing over it with a watering can. So at least we'll be able to still speed it up. There is a step above, which is good. So with all that mess said, let's finish emptying the inventory, and then we will open a bunch of bags. Yeah, what the heck? This is all fine. It can all go in there. Okay. Now this time I've got a few minutes. I don't have to cram through them, because, well, this episode worked out really well. So let's see. Uncommon. Yep. A jailer's safari net. Ooh, this one's kind of loaded. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to use the jailer's safari nets for. Apple and some more boots. Rails. We know what we can do with rails. If you guys haven't seen this, this is a cheap early game way to get iron. Ba-boom. Look at that. I don't know how much you get off of it. 54 ingots. Let me write that down. 54. And then when we get into some more of these, we'll hit that before the end of the episode, so we can do some math. It'll be counting with CaptJac Sparo. I don't know if CaptJac Sparo could count. That one was okay. Ooh, more. Oh, those are almost done, so let's just wait and see. Let's go ahead and open that one. Okay, that one was okay. 50, really? Okay, I lied. 4 bars equal, or 4 rails equal 1 and almost a half bar. Okay, waste my lava. Thank you. I thought that was cool until I did that. I'm glad I get iron boots, because I can smelt those really easily. Okay, so that's kind of anticlimactic. I thought we were going to get more. Okay, keep going. I have not opened these yet. If you look here, with having all of the mobs except pigs, the only thing I could possibly want out of there is a pig. Okay. Good. I need more redstone alloy. Alright. Well, guys, while I wrap this up and open up these bags, let me just run into my normal ending. If you guys like what I'm doing here and you want to support, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Spread the word and help the cause. And as for that, I'm not going to promote anymore than that. And we are running into the last bag. Oh, no, I can't. This is the don't count with CaptJac Sparo. You can't count. Alright, an arrow. Really, Bacon? I hope you didn't set up the odds for this stuff, because I have more. I will tell your mother. She's right here. See? Behave. Anyways, guys. Whoa, Twitch. Yeah, I'm not doing Twitch on this. And I can't click the right button. Anyways, guys, like I said, see you in episode 14.